Hey everyone, myself Apurv and I'm back with my new project, SCiMORSE. It's a small and a smart device made using ESP32 that helps you learn Morse code in a fun way. It's compact and easy to use with some cool features, including a built-in Wi-Fi interface so you can connect and control it from your phone or laptop at any time. Here is a list of components which I will be using in this video. An ESP32, a 5mm LED, an active buzzer of 5V, 0.96-inch OLED display, and 5 micro push button switches, a 10K potentiometer with its knob. Let's move to the battery compartment. In the battery compartment, to power the whole circuit, I will be using this lithium cell, which is 2200 mAh. To charge this cell, I will use this TP4056 charging module, and to stabilize the voltage to the 5V for ESP32, I will be using this voltage booster module, and to control everything, turn on and off, I will use this slide switch. So in this video, I will show you how it works and how I made it and show you the full demo. The setup is very simple. There is a OLED display connected to ESP32 using I2C pins, and there are 5 buttons: up, down, OK, back and home. A potentiometer is connected to adjust the Morse code speed, which we call WPM, words per minute. A buzzer and a LED is connected to give live feedback for dit and dashes. The ESP32 creates its own access point with the name SCiMORSE. When you turn on the device, the OLED display shows a booting screen, then comes to home screen. The home screen says decode, learn and transmit, which is the whole purpose of this project. Now let's take a look at the main menu. Here you will use up and down buttons to move through the menu. And to select any option you have to press OK. To go back you have to simply press the back button. And if you want to go directly to the home screen, you can simply press the home button. There are 4 options in the main menu. Let's wrap up each one by one. The first option is Start Converter. This mode takes any message you send from the web page and converts it into Morse code. Here, let's try to send a message. Here I have written a simple message, hello. Let's send it to the device. When I sent the message, the buzzer and LED started giving me the live feedback of the message in the Morse code. You can also change the live transmission speed. For example, if I send a message, when no message is sent, it simply says waiting for the input, use web page. It's very simple and fun feature. You can literally see your text message being converted into Morse code in real time. The second option is the practice mode. That opens a small sub-menu with 3 another options. Instead of starting from the first option, we will start from the second option, which says how to play. Let's know how to play. Like using up button for dit, down button for dash, home button for space and OK button for send. Once you know this, you can move to the main training part, which is called Start Practice. This is the main game mode. Here, it picks a random number or letter as a target. My task is to send the correct Morse code for the target using the input buttons. If I send the correct code, then it gives me another random target to try. But if I make any mistake, it shows this message. Good guess, try again, and letting me retry until I get it right. The third option is Morse codes. That's actually a built-in Morse code chart. The display shows 3 letters or numbers at a time, each with its Morse code next to it. You can scroll through the entire list using the potentiometer. Alright, let's go back to the main menu. The third option in the main menu is Settings. Here you can turn off and on the LEDs, like pressing OK button for on and off. And here you can see WPM, rotate. That means if you rotate the potentiometer, you can change the WPM like this. The max value is 40. The minimum value is 5. And just simply save and back. The last option is About section. That's simply about screen for the project that shows project info and credits. You can also see the web page IP address and the Wi-Fi password for the access point. Once you connect to the Wi-Fi, simply open the Chrome browser. Here, you will see a simple web page running on this IP address. This page lets you send the Morse signals. And here, you will see the WPM status. If I rotate the knob, you will see the number changing. Let's make it look better. I am building a custom case for it using transparent acrylic sheets. Here I have two sheets. The first is 2.5 mm sheet and the second one is 3 mm. Now let's measure and mark everything properly, so each part fits perfectly inside the case. Alright, these are my final measurements. Each lines you see here is planned to match the layout of all the components. These are all the pieces which I have just cut out. The front, back, top, bottom and the both sides. Now let's start assembling everything together. And there we go. It weighs 134 grams. The button arrangements are home button, up button, back button, up and down. Here is the potentiometer knob, the main switch and the buzzer. To charge this, there is TP4056 charging module. The case fits perfectly. You can actually see all the components inside. Let's take a close look. We started from an idea and turned into a working device. And this concludes today's video. This project reminds us that even a few components, when combined with purpose, can create something meaningful. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. If you found this video helpful, consider leaving a like. Share your thoughts or questions in the comment section and don't forget to subscribe. It will help you stay updated with my upcoming projects. And that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.